1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. That is a long lag time. Refresh the page. Let's see about that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 seconds. Damn, that's double what it was before. Can you break into this?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me napkins.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Any chance to discounts?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Please no. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's,
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Maybe it's some sort of automated message.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Sounds like an opportunity, all right.
I appreciate a man who knows one when he hears it. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Indeed. So, you need someone to snoop around for.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Okay. You can count on me.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What are the jobs you
Might
know
want to
about?
acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Aw, thank you.
Shh.
Great work. I'm going. Making my way there.
One of you
Sure.
has to block me.
Understood. On my way.
I'm going. Sure.
There we go.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing? Nothing at all. Oh. I mean, it's just 1%. I need another nav or a rest and go key. There we go. Still Halcyon. Documents, distress call. A hoop. First aid, okay. Oh, what's right here? Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. It wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. It wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. It wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. And if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Well, that's bleak. I mean, the game itself is terrifyingly bleak. But, yeah, that sucks. That sucks for that guy. Do-do-do. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic shadow is activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out of the more you are. Okay. But where am I? Is the question. medical aid key card. Take all that. Now where the hell am I?
Looking sharp.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infection myself.
I mean, this is a hospital. So. Door. Well,
For the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed
Miss
quacks
Doyle?
do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
sorry, I'll go. Okay. Well, shit, how are we gonna get out? I don't know how I fucking did that. That was great. That was great. Boop. That's awesome. My dead ID.
Can't say
Hey,
I've seen
it's
you
Dorset.
before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
One sec, guys. Sorry. Hope everyone's doing well. Do, do, do. Here. There we go. And here. People asking me to post stuff so people knows I'm streaming. Because I always forget to do that. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Got everything fixed. Taken care of. Better myself? Isn't this the med bay?
Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose or sparkle up those not-so-pearly whites? I'm your gal. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment, not without my mechanicals. Or the law is Irian anyway.
What's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need mechanicals
Surgery
for?
mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Fair. Why is
The board
that?
won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
I
I'd
could
be
try to
grateful
find
if
him.
you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws. Keep
Okay.
hanging around, and I'll
Also-
begin to think you're here for me. What can
Well,
I do
I
for
actually
you?
am.
You have your...
Oh. Well. I guess we failed that quest. Which was... Ah. Never mind. Do you have it?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
What
hey,
seems
Doc.
to be the problem?
Can I buy supplies
Not
from you?
without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do
We
you
don't
mean?
have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Okay.
Take care.
See you around then.
I'm
Hello.
sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about
Let
your
me
friend?
get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Wait, you don't even like her, but you're checking.
You say that like it's weird.
I mean, it's none of my business. I was
I just
curious.
don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Maybe I can look in
Be
on
my
Jessie.
guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, about that. I do have ways. Like this. Whoop.
To the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You whole-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent
What?
me.
Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She is worried about you a
Criminy.
lot.
She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay.
Nope.
We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
but if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them
no.
a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board had someone follow you, and now you're hiding
Think?
out.
No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tear diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole
If I had,
it.
you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I planned to
Udom
do.
Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom
Thanks for helping
you.
me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Yeah, indeed. Goodbye. Once Udom Bedford to clear Jesse's debts. That was so easy. What the fuck's wrong with my hand? There we go. That was weird.
Any
Hello.
word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's
Good
after her.
luck.
I'll
The
handle
board's
it.
got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Yep. Boop. Where the fuck are we? That's Gladys's place. Wait. Why are we gonna talk about still? Let's talk about.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? What do you
I want to
want
ask you
then?
something else.
Anytime.
Thanks for your time. What the fuck do I need to talk to her for? Purchase a nav key to Stellar Bay. Ah. Don't I have one? Did I steal one? Sworn I did. Official seal of Halcyon. Okay. I'll just remember some about Groundbreaker and Fallbrook.
Gracious. I was just sitting.
I want to talk about that opportunity you mentioned.
And
Never mind.
great.
Let me
Want
see
a
what you got
charming
for sale.
copper.
This hasn't been accessed for over a decade. Archive cartridge. This data cartridge contains public records of FS's mining outposts on Scylla. It can be viewed. Okay. Salvager's help. Ooh. Corrosion damage. 5,000? I could do that. I'll think about it.
If you're here,
But son of a bitch. Alright. You mentioned Groundbreaker's outside of Border
that's right,
Control.
dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
How do
The
you
board
mean?
can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go
Back to my
right
other
ahead,
questions.
sweetheart.
What's this about the heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way.
Sorry about that. How to get a drink. How do
The
you
board
mean?
can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another run, but it won't work. No.
Oh, okay. What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
Why'd the board recall the Stellar Bay
Ask the common
napkins?
folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think
Those
that?
board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Thanks for your
Anytime,
time.
sweetheart. Great law, is it? I've got a lovely little...
I gotta sell some stuff. Vortex base. Not bad. But I don't need that either. Keep those. Sell all of that. Almost 5,000. I need 500 more. Which is a damn shame. Am I sure there's nothing?
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Okay. Well, there's that. I need 2 more. So, we've done Medical Bay. Done all of that. What the fuck?
If you're here... I found a hen...
I'll bet it's this shit. The old datapad contains incident reports of various Mardate security patrols. Most details submit fines and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat Raiders and Transcrawlers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344. Respond to a code IG-10T at Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back down into the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. October 25th, 2344. Had another run-in with the rung leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off the docking slip 1-3 and refused to come out. Kept raving at the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Whole head's gotta come out eventually. Okay. Well, now I need 1,000. Be the fastest mining archive on the Hawthorne string. Okay. Distress signal. Lieutenant kill Captain McRed. So, yeah. Dr. Udom Bedford. Got 2 things we need from him. But, let's talk to the Spacer's Choice people first.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
You work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Are you, doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse Mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Does Spacer's Choice make you wear
Add an
that?
additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help get you out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
Poor Martin. What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
It must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
The line?
It's a script. If I don't follow it to a T, I might lose my job. You want me to do it right?
If you wouldn't mind.
Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
But it sounds like Aramid gear won't break the first time you use it.
That's why you should get a backup or 3. Become a frequent buyer. Join our Friendship Rewards program. Program currently unapproved in Alpha, rewards and friendship pending.
Let's see what you got for sale. Not bad. Buy some Adrena. Moon person helmets. We're good. Please leave. Nah, there's really nothing else we need. Not from there, at least. I need to let's get through this door without being seen. Take that. Why? Stop opening the door. Moon personnel. Temperament +1, no problems. Key. Okay. Ain't got nothing I need, Martin. Sorry, Martin. Had to take your stuff, man. Bye, Martin. Did I see something else over here? No. I must have been thinking of something else. Okay. Well, we did that. Went through medical. Start down here. At the Lost Hope. Oops. Hello there.
Seeking
Hello?
relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
What's this heat issue I hear people complaining
The
about?
radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like you might have an issue with the thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Maybe I can do something about
That's
that.
not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief June Lay in engineering.
What do you know about
There's
Chief
nobody
Jun
who
Lei?
knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Nothing right now. We'll talk later. Why? Okay, get in here,
Moving out.
idiots. Oh, there's a locked door. Lost Hope bar key card. Where the fuck am I gonna get that? Motherfucker. Nope. Okay. Ooh, I found a rest and go key card. That's nice. Sorry.
Burn happened before I got off the dock and...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Don't need that.
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
Hey! Stop that!
When you were sick.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
Oh, I guess, never mind then.
Minus 2%. Which sucks. Oh, minus 1. Oh, okay. Damn it. I need one more level. But I can't put that there yet.
Very wide.
Not much of a wine drinker.
Sucks.
To me, it all tastes...
But who knows? So that's the bar done. Bells, shells. Deadeye assault rifle.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Do you? What's the benefit of modifying my weapon?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
If I change mind, can I take a mod off or replace
no,
it?
And yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
How do I attach
Only
a
takes a
mod?
bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
Where can I find
Right here for a
modifications?
start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
What? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRA and TIES tops the list.
That's fair. Thanks.
So, what can I get you?
Let me see what you got. Revolver, light machine gun, Deadeye assault rifle. None of these are bad. Fucking heavy machine gun. Man, if only I could ever wear those. An exacto sight and let me guess, Mr. Acid. We got weapon parts, nothing else. I don't think we have anything to sell, do we? Oh no, we do. That's what you got, a genuine Spacer's Choice Moodman helmet. Based on the most popular mascot in SC's marketing history. Enjoy. Yeah, there's the cowboy hat. This stuff. I am gonna keep those. How many magnums do I have? 28? That's not bad. I gotta make sure I get take this.
What the hell's going on?
Gonna save my game first. Whew. Whew. That was close.
Hey, stop that! What do you think you're doing? Oh.
God damn it! Sorry.
Easy does it.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the Renegade Company. Sounded dire.
Now, it's supposed to be a real hellhole. Warlords drumming up marauder squads, blood running in the streets, all kinds of shit.
Great work. Who knows? Halls are scarce. Back in Triangulum, there were hundreds of space hands idle.
I heard piracy was up somewhere in Alpha.
I heard there's been a rash of conveyor losses on all fronts.
All right, I'm going.
Go. Hide in the corner, think about what you've done.
Saw you coming. Don't mess with us!
Okay. Okay, we gotta find a way out first. We did that. We just went through here, right? I think we grabbed everything we could grab. Except these. Okay. Okay, so now we go in here.
I'm wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Probably have a giant trash thing in the sky. Boop. What's over here? Ooh. Oh. When your health drops too low, this mod makes you temporarily invulnerable. Interesting. Okay, I can't go any farther than this. It's fine by me.
Have your backpack.
Ow.
Well done. We're still alive.
Yeah, we're still alive. That's not gonna change. Manspillars. Ugly little bugs, ain't they? Oh. This stuff is ours now. Just making damn sure that they don't explode on me. Impact hammer. Burn, bitch. Okay. Got a door there. And a little thing over here. Which leads to where? Oh. So you could have just snuck around? Okay. I just sworn I heard somebody yell.
Is anyone there? I can hear footsteps. Don't just leave me here.
Sir?
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
I did you a favor. What are you gonna do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Just make sure people know I helped you out.
That all? Of course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell, it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
Groundbreaker reputation increased. How are we doing? 8%. That's not bad at all. It's way down. I don't think you're on the ladder. Okay. Yes, you are. Where are we? Wait. Doesn't seem to be doing it here. Lost hope, barkeep. Yes. Tactical shotgun, heavy ammo, heavy ammo. Take all this shit, man. I'm guessing this is the back entrance of the bar. Indeed it is.
A new face. What ain't I got?
Let me see what you got. Junk. There you go. You get all your drinks back. Engineering +5. I'll probably slot that on. Don't need sawed-offs. Keep that. Don't need that. But we need that. I want the Deadeye for myself. Because that will be extremely helpful. Speaking of things. Heavy machine gun. Probably what do you use? Shot cannon. Persuade, lockpick, engineering. Overloads. Bonus support engineering. Yeah. Here, what about you? Intimidate, hack, and science. Eventually, I'll get somebody who can use heavy weapons. Sure, fucking hope so, at least. Right, so we did all that. We did all of that. We could have this turn here. Messages, admin access. To the Wildcat Group subject Groundbreaker meetup. Kitty Buchanan. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we'd get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us on Tartarus are not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full of family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. To IS Conveyors Collective. Conveyors Rights. From Iceman to the Conveyors Collective. Hi all. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Deshkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5. Then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth in this law-fucked bull bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all the time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe. And even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back from Jensen in 3 years. Okay. Public notices. Regarding the food situation. So those of you who have raised concerns with the qualities of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware of the prominent stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of bratwurst and borscht. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have. What we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard, last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Ship impounded. This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. The embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail. Especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. Junlei Tennyson. Looking for work. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now, don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. Even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay our fees. So I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Damn, that guy's really down on his luck. Alright, let's go talk to...
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah. I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Explain
I
now.
impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Thrilling. Anyway, about my ship.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
He never mentioned him.
Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I'm here about Jesse Doyle. I want her debts. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
I can't tell you
It's
where
fine.
Wells is.
Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
I'm here about Jesse Doyle. I want her debt
Miss
settled.
Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put her on an indentured contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt. and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She's hiding in sickbay to avoid assassins. I'm sure she'd prefer work.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I want to ask you something else. What do you do here
I'm the
exactly?
certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small space station. Nice
I have
setup.
few complaints.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean.
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping officers on their promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Fair. What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does the chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Does this seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So...
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
Back to my other questions. Guess we're leaving. Hey, level up. Damn, this is gonna get hard. I'm gonna have to start choosing what I want. That would be nice. I do need to get this to 50 though. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Engineering should be fine. Perks. Okay. Vendor prices. Companion kill. XP. Additional ammo stock. Additional consumable. Base armor rating. Crit chance. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. But this would allow me to go longer with things. But again, companion XP. Level up faster. Maybe later. For now, we're gonna get this. Okay. Science weapon damage. Bonus to extra headshot damage. dialogue skills, and I have no companions in my party. Carrying capacity bonus from companions. Consumable weight. Health restored per kill. Ability cooldowns. Transfer set of companion ability cooldown. Okay. Not bad. And perk. What do I want for you? To extract mods in the field. Yep. That's not bad. I mean, stand your ground. Vicar Max. 10 hack. Ranged, armor rating, melee. Dialogue, combat effect generation. Always take more. Those if you can. Up, yep, there you go. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat is over. I'll think about changing their stuff if it gets too rough for me. Elevator keycard? Well, I don't think I'll be hacking into that. But if it was pretty nice. Ellie.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Alrighty. Watch yourself while I'm gone. Hello, Ellie.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
You saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What exactly did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the
bet? We were on
bet?
a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your
Yeah, but
life.
the important thing is I won the bet.
You really don't like owing people,
It's
do
like
you?
people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Oh, I would kill that person.
You
Welcome
won't
aboard,
be
Ellie.
sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Vicar Max, I'll catch up with you on the ship
Welcome
later.
to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Vicar Max has left the party. Alright, Ellie, what can you do? Lie, medical, engineering, quick draw. Step medical. We got 1. Plus 20 heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. It's not bad. CPR. Any damage to the Killian still heals a whole small amount of health. So weapons reloads faster. Okay, I'll take those. What do you got, hun? Well, hey. There you go. Medical. Probably give that to Parvati. So you got that and an automatic pistol. Well, yep, that'll be fine. Parvati. You want the +5 in engineering, don't you? $46. And $38. But damn. Look at those stats. $64, 51, 43, 55, 60, 59. That's nice. 78. Damn, my medical's strong. In terms of bonus support, 12 Bardian, 10 to Ellie. Damn. That's nice. Sneak +5, tech skills +5. Yeah. I don't think we need this. There. Yep. Okay, so that's done. What do we got now? Purchase navigated Stellar Bay. Weapons from the void. Distress signal. Hunt down and kill like red. Change sorting. Oh. Useful. Find Captain Arian Cilia and hunt down Captain Ray. Okay, let's go. Recent users. Access user Callahan. The hat. You made your spacious choice when you signed the employment contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Hi, Mom. Are you okay, honey? Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Leah Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing didn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really good that we stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality of Space Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Public notices. The heat. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to our radiators, you can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. You've got eyes on the problem, and hands, and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations, and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsty for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots of favorable circulation. Okay. Seeking contractor Sublight salvage. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of local salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out any criminal red flags. Possible deniability is the sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Warehouse next to Spratwurst joint, 2nd floor. Forwarding on board property is strictly prohibited. Do not delete. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here on Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, and the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. Woodland Bedford Certified Liaison. P.S. Please note that the next space are caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior. And when you are caught, punish you accordingly, Felix Milestone. Oh, Felix doesn't get along with corporate, I see.
Salvage is a family business. You gotta go.
Sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
What do we got? Messages. From Lily Hagen, subject don't run. We lost another contractor to UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm, present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. I haven't seen Hawthorne lately, I can use some reliable help. Fallbrook shipments. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today until I say so, you're to treat her as an extension of my desk. Seeking Rich Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Fallbrook shipment. Purpleberry liquor, Spectrum vodka, Erotica generic, Erotica exotic, Space Cake surprise, Black hole, Holcomb signed tossball poster. P.S. Tobias, where are we with that desk extension? This week in salvage. Oh dear God, this is a lot to read. My scanner says the Mardettes impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at various places that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch professional work. One of ours has an altercation with one of theirs, lost another contractor, scrapped the ship, dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled cysty pork ended up at the bottom of a Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before the Marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. Interesting. Sir, you need to get out of my way. There's nothing in here. Really? Fucking nothing? Okay. Better be some stuff in the next room. Elevator?
Yeah, huh?
Speaking of, I need to talk to you. Nope, never mind. Where the fuck did Ellie go?
Something on your mind?
Actually, yes, there is. If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about
I'm
you.
a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G
It's
cocktail?
a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's that supposed to
There's
mean?
a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you. though.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this
Come
line of
on,
work?
that stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. No
Let's
complaints
get back
here.
to business. Never mind. Okay. Hello,
Welcome
Tobias.
to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Name's Captain
Miss
Bill.
Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
You two know
Took
each
some
other?
extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're a Sublight employee.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I should go. Okay. Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars, when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spaces alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, and any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatience are, perhaps, hardwired features of humanity, and not errors in our genes, as others may imply. Well, it's Junlei. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. I want to get into that room, but I don't think I'll be able to. Contractors. If the authorities are on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial treating rights. Pursuant to regulations following internally preserved borscht, such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. The short version? If we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of borscht in a Sublight-owned safe deposit box off-world, and why the goods you bring in are cataloged as farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Now go bring home some bacon. Okay.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
I saw your job opening on one of the public
At
terminals.
least one system on Groundbreaker still works. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
1 second, guys. Gotta get a drink. Sorry about that, guys.
I like that initiative, but ease back
I'm
on the
back.
throttle.
I know it took me a minute or two.
Gladys at the rest and go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I take it something isn't strictly a salvage.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shit?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
Very honest about Sublight's criminal
Hey,
side.
careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot.
No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
How organized is this
Very.
business?
I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask.
Back to my other questions.
Be seeing you.
Yep.
What the?
Damn you.
Sure.
Damn it. Damn it all. No, I'm kidding. That's passing. Freighter crew. And Gladys.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Hey, Sin. Hey, Ramen Plug. It's going well, Sin. I've been going for about an hour and 45 minutes now, so we're doing well. Having fun with the game. Tell me more about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically,
How
the
are you
metal
guys?
formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Okay. Some nice stuff here. I'd love to have it all. But I feel like I'd get caught. Auntie Cleo's place, huh? There's a Robo-Man. Can't get over there, huh? Ah, but I can through here. Nobody sees me. Close the door. Oh, sir, how did you die? Just alive, huh? Okay. Well, I hope you're having a good night, at least. Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. The ACSR F900 is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifistic function. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Also, it would appear you died horribly. Yep. Sucks for that dude. Where does that go? Let's put this first. Back base. Okay, so that's probably where we need to go for.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorists beneath ground. Report any sightings with your local warden.
Miss Gladys. I need that bay key. But I have a rest and go key card, so. Let's do this one.
This is Halcyon News.
Ooh.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising for the... You need to have one to defend your corporate township from the dangers
One
of
more.
alien wildlife and the uncontrolled.
Miss Gladys, is there a way that I can, steal from you from here? Oh, nothing. Oh, you're a cunt. I don't think I have the nav key, do I? Nope. Damn it. I know there's a nav key somewhere in here. There's gotta be. Mock apple and Synthaman beauty basket.
I don't have time for this.
I'd work just for the cookies, but Gladys insists on paying us in cold, hard
God damn it all. There's gotta be another way. I don't want to have to buy. That's fucking 10,000 credits. That's a lot for me right now. I'm sorry, Sin. I hope you're having a good night at least.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Is it just me, or is it hot in here? Junlei's gotta be having a bad day.
Hello, Edna.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
If you came to report the Atmo leak on 6, we know. Slap some engine tape on it. We'll be there when we can.
Damn.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Okay. Can people see us? No? Steal that. And that. Okay. Successful. Successful steal. There's hope. Daily checklist. Radiator temp, plumbing overflow, life support, crew morale. Scheduled landings, checklist, maintenance, brush teeth. You can do this, Junlei. It's all good. Just woke up a short while ago. Gonna likely go dig in Minecraft. Oh, that sounds fun, Sin. Back bays. More complaints about the state of the bay. I already told the Mardaeus they're free to flush out McFred and his outlaws. They're so knotted up seeking warrants and power justifications. Paper justifications. They want someone else to solve all their problems off the record. Sorry, boys, not my job. Morale has dipped 18% since Martin Callahan showed up. It's that damn mask. Found another listening device in my office. I think it was the size of a toss ball with a cord leading all the way back to sublight. Subtle as always, Lilia. Could have sworn the automechanical chef arrived at the company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. Spread infestation at the Rest and Go is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching those critters again, or I swear by law, airlock her stall. Oh boy. My dear lady, the implications of your accusations cause my breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive at an agreeable understanding, for what is a board liaison if not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiations table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. Udon Bedford, certified liaison. Yeah, the extent of the digging you may disagree. It's a project once you never built anything on a small scale. Hey, big, small, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Obstructionist. The board rejected my request for new radiator parts, again, even after I greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I used my admin privileges to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You chose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Let the frog boil a while longer. And now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin, or are you pulling the ship for fun? Junlei Tennyson. Oh boy. Miss Junlei.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Bill, nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill.
Thank you.
I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
You two know each other?
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
I heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is?
I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
You can't get these parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Have you tried sending anyone else down there to
I
get
have.
the parts?
One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Why so protective?
Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it.
Can we try to talk this out with
Those
whoever's down
idiots
there?
are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs. Sorry about the heat. Here, drink up. No excuse for dehydration on my watch.
Fair. Thank you, Jinlei. What's it like being
Frustrating.
command?
Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Parvati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
This ship is a family
Sure
business.
is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition
It
to
was
command?
different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Fair. Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that
It
thing
was.
years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Aren't you a little young to be training a
You
successor?
see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my
Back to my
attention.
other questions. You don't have a lot of faith in
You're
the
right.
board.
I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Udom Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board at
I
a safe
placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my
Back to
attention.
my other questions. Parvati, go
What?
ahead.
I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
No need to be so formal,
Force of
Parvati.
habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Thanks, Junlei. That was nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
We'll be on our way. Alright, so, what do we got? Hunt down and kill McRed. Let's get the new parts.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
First, we see
scheduled
what's down here.
advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me.
Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims.
That was close.
It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir. Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
You should clear out. Engineering's a dangerous place to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
Bones and gears don't mix. Okay. Well, doesn't look like we're getting the rest and go key card.
Keep him quiet.
I'm taking the risk. Hopefully one of the guys down in the back base has it. Ding. I'll probably stop soon. Just because it is getting late and I have to wake up early so I can go do laundry. The user is forced to return by a heroic stranger. The salvation of Emerald Vale.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down before you incinerate the entire
I know
deck.
this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm here for some parts.
That's right,
Junlei
sir.
sent me.
Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
So, can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Good night, Sin. Take care and sleep well. Have fun with Minecraft. Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're
Under
dead.
its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Got it, McRed. Thanks. Well, is it stealing if I kill them first?
You're like a disc ball caught in a black hole.
Oh god. Motherfucking piece of shit. There we go. Oh. Okay. Guess we're sitting through another loading screen. Slices, dices, and cauterizes. Plasma cutter. Come on, there we go.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Look at
Burn.
You came with.
Put that down for you to incinerate the entire deck. Maybe some parts. So can I grab that then? Thanks, McRed.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
That should be it. There we go. Take all that. Take all that. Construction mechanicals. Where's my grid? Grid's lighter. Oh yeah.
Ooh, smells like burning meat and bad hygiene.
Well, yeah. That's what it's gonna smell like. Everybody's been having a bad time.
Get branded when they join McRed's crew. I guess I'm honored.
They won't try that again.
There we go. Junior mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars. The beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from the Leah. Now McRed, he is always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update. McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Subtitles and that boy wasn't looking to calm down. Take all that. Take the assault rifle. Weapon parts. Decent amount of stuff. Ooh, plasma cutter. And yes, I know I'm a whatever the fuck it's called. Encumbered? Yeah. But it'll be fine. The shops are right upstairs. Oh, take the axe. Take those. Not really using them anymore, right? Take that. All of this stuff. Yep.
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Here we go.
Get him, girls. Good job. Well, at least Allie's pulling it, right? Take all that. This. That. Had to be done. Nothing alive.
It's so cozy.
Heavy ammo. Stuff over there. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, get new parts of the radiators. Where's that at? Up there? Really? Did I miss it? I must have. Hello?
I'm with Junlei.
There we go. My stuff. No. Oh. Petey. Listen, she doesn't.
What do you think you're...
Really?
Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
How about you get fucked for damaging my reputation?
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McRed's dead.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
Came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger. Be seeing you, stranger.
Get out of here, bitch. Fuck it. Goddamn bitch. Gimme. Thank you. My passion. Big cartridge. That's everything, huh? Okay. So there's this up there. Wow, I'm stupid. Oh, seal points. Sweet. No perks, but hey, who needs those? There we go. Put me at 79. Should be okay with that for now. We could do leadership. But I feel like we'll be better off dumping all our points into that. Get that to 50.
Out of here before we join whoever that was on the grill.
I mean, there's not going to be a grill. We killed the guy. So I don't know what you're whining about. I honestly don't know how to change drugs from the Adrena to the other stuff. I know I have 2 slots, but that's about it. When dead shirts are freed, anarchy soon follows the dissident hunter. I think once we finish the Radiator quest stuff, we'll, so actually, we might stop here before we go talk to the people. I haven't decided yet. I know I have 10,000, so we've got money. We can buy it if we need to. But, who knows? Hey, Miss Junlei.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got
Good
the
work.
parts for the radiators.
I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
I got your parts. Why do I have to go to
If
some
every
maintenance
repair was a
shaft?
one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able though you've proven to be.
I'll make my way down.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. That's where we're going to stop for the night. I hope you're all having fun. I know I am. And I will see you tomorrow.